me to keep it clean.
What about you, brother Titus?
Um, Me, frankly, no. Um, I don't offer help to people unless they ask. And um, if I were to see a young lady squatting, and honestly, if it looked somewhat dangerous, especially being in 2022, how people react, I just leave. I let you thug it out. 'Cause I don't want any misconceptions. I don't want any. I don't want anybody thinking that such and such. So as opposed to you thinking I'm being kind of creepy or watching you or something like that, I'm gonna just make it a fine time to go get some water.
I think that's so wild. But you're right. Titus is right.
He's right. He's right though.
I think that's wild. Like that's the next. That's one of the next topics. Like chivalry. Is the gym chivalry is dead because I'm gonna show you this video. Y'all probably see me post on Instagram, but I'm gonna show this video when you see this guy was talking to a lady when she was about to do a hip thrust workout. So you see the video. It went viral. I saw different blogs was posting about that. It's this girl from the UK. I forgot her name. She's from the UK, and she didn't want no assistance. She's like, I'm good. But at some cultures, some guys look at that as, yo, you need help, or you probably need this because that might hurt you or that might affect you in the long run. I don't know what he gave her. I think it was a mat, but is it okay like this? Like she says, assume to just to give somebody that you think they need help, but just don't need help. Go ahead, Shy. I want to hear Shy say something. I want to hear Shy think about this.
I feel like this video had
Your audio horrible.
really?
Yeah,
How about now?
that's better. Go ahead.
Okay, I said I feel like maybe he had good intentions, but my whole thing is like, what kind of workout was he doing? And he's paying attention to what she doing. And decided to bring a whole mat over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. Like, I feel like if I was doing something, if somebody brought a mat over, I would just say no, thank you, and keep it pushing. But I mean, I guess he had good intentions. What do
Yeah.
you think?
I think to Sai's point, he definitely had too much time on his hands. Um, if because if I'm locked into what I'm doing,
You're
I'm
at
not
work
paying
now.
that much attention to what you're doing to where I'm
Right.
going to grab things that I think you might need to assist you. Um, Now, with that said, if I see somebody overly struggling or somebody in a situation where it looks like they're clearly getting ready to hurt themselves, um, then I might ask, do you need help? And if no, then it's back to minding my own business because most people in the gym, they have a flow. Like we're all creatures of habit. We have our routines. We have them set up so when we get ready to do stuff. We might even have certain approaches that we might do, like people do when they're shooting free throws. So I'm not gonna butt in and interrupt on that. I'm gonna let you do you.
Brothers, what you think about it? He should have let her dug it out?
Oh, Kim, go ahead.
Are we sure? Are we sure that he didn't know her?
No, he doesn't know. She said it was a stranger.
Okay. 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 So the mother in me has done something like that before in the gym, where I did see a very young woman who was struggling with a dead. No, she was doing hip thrusts with nothing across her midsection. So I folded over one of the mats and put it under her, and she thanked me. So, but that was woman to woman. Now, had that been a guy, I probably would not have said anything. Um, I don't know. I might have, but that's just that's me mothering. So that's one thing. But as far as if I were doing something, I don't know that I don't know. I think I know what I'm doing in the gym, and I think I look like I know what I'm doing in the gym. So I've never had anybody come up to me and say, "Hey, you should be doing this," or "You should be doing that." I've never had that.
Yeah, okay. Like, before I let Titus go, Flim Shy, me, I used to be a trainer. I know we have that niche that we had to help somebody correct them, or we had to give us somebody something like, yo, I think you should need this before you hurt yourself. I think it's this agenda thing. I think if a woman that was a woman come up to her, I think
Yes.
she would have had different approach to it. Now,
Hundred.
since a guy, he thought he trying to, and I understand women because I witnessed seeing women getting pushed on in the gym. I see guys try to holler, try to figure his way to try to get his attention. But
Hmm.
like I said, it's a gender thing. So I just feel that she was uncomfortable. She wasn't comfortable. Man, giving her advice about what to do with her exercise. What do
Well,
you think, brother Titus? Go ahead. You feel me? You gonna say something?
yeah, when you're doing a hip thrust, I mean,
Pick your phone
elbow
up again.
thrust, right? So that already has sexual undertone to it if you're overly watching something like that.
Hey, can y'all pick your phone up again?
It
Can you
is.
hear me?
Yeah, yeah, glitching again.
Okay. I said if you're doing a pelvic thrust, it already can have sexual undertones to it, depending upon how the person is doing it, the sound effects that comes from it, and somebody overly paying attention to that area of your body. So I think it can make women feel uncomfortable naturally if you're overly watching. So to now watch and provide cushion, uh, unsolicited, I think is way too much for a guy to do it because it sounds like it sounds like renting on his face, and you're probably going to make him feel uncomfortable.
Go ahead, Titus.
Um, Once again, guys, 2022. Um, One of the biggest issues that I think right now exists in our society is this notion that women have generalized men to think that every man is trying to holler at you, and every man is not. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Sometimes men are just trying to be helpful because that's what we're supposed to do. That being said, unsolicited, right? There's a right way and a wrong way to do things. Um, we should not be pushy, but I rock back to my original statement in 2022. I'm gonna let you thug that out, okay? Because the misunderstanding is not worth it for me.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, to go to what Kim was saying is that generally in the gym, the most experienced lifters are going to be the guys. The ones who would be most apt and most capable of spotting you properly probably will be the guy that's been there for a long time. But it's gotten to the point where that guy is no longer going to help you if he's got good sense for the fear of the misunderstanding. And that's sad because I see a lot of girls in the gym, people in the gym, not just girls, but a lot of girls in the gym with horrible form.
But more women than yeah, true.
Way more women than men. I saw a girl on the leg press one time, and she was leg pressing, and every time she came up,
Mm.
she was
Oh,
locking her knees every time she came up, and everything in me wanted to say something to her, right? And but she had that look, that attitude that I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to do that to myself. I'm going to let her work that out. And unfortunately, no more than a couple of reps later, she hyperextended her knee,
oh,
you know? Um, and
Yeah.
here's the unfortunate part about it. When she did hyperextend her knee and a male trainer came to her assistance, she was annoyed. I know what I've been doing. I know what I do. I ran track. Okay. I guess you ran track and weightlifting wasn't part of the routine because the fact that I was sitting there watching you hyperextend your knee, but you know what? Now you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta brace, and it could have easily been avoided, you know, had simply you just I don't know. But like I said, the gym chivalry thing, unfortunately, in 2022, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist simply because probably the people who are in the best position to help you, if they have any common sense, will not. And if somebody is looking for me to help them without solicitation, I will not. Sadly,
But do
I'm
you
gonna let
think
you thug that. I'm gonna let you thug that out.
do you think that's a you think that's this trauma from other women just having that, or is ego?
It's a here's what it is. I've looked at people and I've watched this dynamic in our society where a lot of women really have never experienced this trauma themselves. It's self-imposed trauma. They just imagine that everybody's trying to get at them and every guy wants something. And this guy is this guy is that. And they make these generalizations off of the worst 5% of people and extend it out to 95% of people, right? And the 95% of men out there would actually fight to defend, to protect you. And don't get me wrong, some of them may have different methods of doing it, but 95% of men are not trying to harm you. Yes, they're trying, if you're an attractive girl, they might be trying to approach you, but that is exactly what men are supposed to do. Men are supposed to approach women, women are supposed to decline. Very simple. And if you don't want to be approached and a man approaches you in a respectful way, just decline. But the gym is not the place for that. And so now, just for the, like I said, for the misunderstanding and the possibility of misunderstanding, it's just not worth it. I'm gonna let you thug that out.
Yeah, I okay. Okay. I have no problem. I remember long time ago when I started my podcast. Well, Flynn was on my first episode. I remember I had a guest that me her. I remember somebody asked her saying, "I have a gym crush and I want to approach her." That's the only time I see is in the gym. Is it okay to try to approach a woman or a man to get their attention in a way to not in a creep way, but just to like, hey, I'm attracted to you and I want to take you on a date. Is it the gym is the best way to holler at somebody? Go ahead, Fleming Shaw.
Okay, so I,
I,
go ahead.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. The worst that a person can really do is say, no, I'm not interested. But when you're in the gym, especially as a woman, you're sweating, you're releasing endorphins, so men are going to be attracted to you, or vice versa. So I feel like if somebody is to approach you in the gym, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You have the ability to define your and
I, I think communication, and as we all know, communication is not just the word, but it's the tone of voice as well as body language. And I think if you speak to people in a tone that's respectful and give off a body language that's not intimidating, or if you're not in someone's personal space too much when you're trying to approach them, then it's just regular communication, and the person can decline or accept. You can change information and go on from there. But I do think that if a man is approaching a woman and your tone and your body all now making the person comfortable, then you're probably now that feel uncomfortable come during the time to come across you again, especially if they were interested. Uh, as a guy, I've been approached by females in the gym and flirty ways, and I contact that. But that happened, you know, I have my headphones on, head nod, I'm going to this because ultimately I'm here and I'm not looking at it as a way to pick up women. So I want to stay in my zone. Many I'm required whether do you need help and I service that I provide not there. So I've had stories of women uh, maybe
Y'all getting choppy again.
the conversation started like that, but they ended up being my customer. So, there, now there's boundaries set as a professionalism where I'm not really concerned about all the other stuff.
Go ahead, Kim. Hey, Flem, y'all a little choppy still again. I know.
Well,
Kim, y'all
I know
go ahead.
I was trying so hard to concentrate on what Plym was saying. What was your question, Kevin?
I was saying that with the when a guy or woman is attracted to it, one
Oh, the
somebody,
gym crush.
huh? Yeah, like a gym crush, and you want to approach them to get to know them to take them out. Like, what is the best way, or is it the best way to approach the person that you're attracted to in the gym?
So I would not mind if the gym crush came up to me after I was working out.
You said
I
after
would
working out.
after my workout. Yeah, I wouldn't mind at all.
So how can he come up to you after? How you know you done?
After I mean, not. I mean, not. If I'm on a machine and I'm in, right in the middle of reps, I don't want somebody coming up to me and talking to me. So, like after I'm done with, I should say after my set.
So, after your set.
Yeah, that's what I should have said to be clear. After my set.
I don't think he still know what your set is, but
Well, I mean, if when somebody has their headphones on, they're in the middle of a squat, or if they're, right in the middle. If I'm sitting down doing leg extension, it's fine. But something that takes a whole lot of effort, I don't want anybody trying to have a conversation with me. That won't go well. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. It would be fine. It would be fine.
what about you, Titus? You just should just leave it alone and thug it out. Let her thug it out.
I'm not saying nothing to no one in the gym on those lines. Just for the very same thing that Kim just said, because there's too many parameters, there's too many expectations. I should wait for you to be doing this when it's less strenuous. I should wait for you to. No one's. If and then if he sat there and actually waited, then now he's creepy for watching you. Look, it's just like, look, we have to get to the point where we can just call it an ace and a spade a spade. You're asking too much. And since you're asking too much and I can't figure that out, I'm not going to give you nothing. I'm going to let you thug it out. And if I happen to run into you in the street somewhere, I still might not say something to you because I don't want to see you in the gym. So these days, 2022, the gym ain't the place for that. Everybody in the gym to me is just another dude. And you're a girl, you just a little dude in the gym. You cool. And if not, then if you want to talk to me, you talk to me. And I more than likely will not want to talk to you because I don't want you in my safe place in the spot that I'm going to be every day, trying to concentrate on my stuff. And next thing you know, I got to be worried about what you're doing and making sure that your workout is okay and all that kind of stuff like that. So you know what? If you change gyms, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, after this show, I'm about to change the name to Thug It Out.
Yeah.
Thug it out.
We're gonna let everybody just thug it out. All right, so
Yeah,
we all black. I know all of us black, right? We all black.
I'm mixed.
I don't know we trans white or anything in here, but so we know we have these type of people in the gym that bring their big old Bluetooth speaker and they become the gym's DJ. Is that a problem in the gym for y'all?
Yes.
It's inconsiderate. Yeah.
Yes, it's a problem, and I'll speak on this. A couple years back, when I was a member of a gym in Maryland, these young boys came in the gym and they had that little music pill, right? The little box thing, and they were playing music, but the gym had music playing, but the music they were playing was actually very loud and very, kind of derogatory to women. Bunch of B words and all that kind of stuff like that. And there were, some older women around. And so I politely walked up to them and I said, "Hey, man, do me a favor, turn that down a little bit, okay? Because number one, the gym is playing music, and number two, we got older women in here who ain't really trying to hear that." And he thought it wise to come back at me with something that I wasn't necessarily very fond of. And yeah, so I had to lay some hands on him, and then I went from telling him to turn it down to turn it off, and it got turned off. The gym plays music, and if you don't like the gym music, that's why they make earphones. Put them on.
So Titus, you thug it out and made him change.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, Kim has met me in person, so she know
We've
how I
worked
do.
out before. We've worked out together.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kim's met me in person, so she I'm real cut and dry when it comes down to things.
We could
It's,
You
hey,
know.
Flem Scott, Shy, y'all didn't never have a problem, y'all junk, where people just have a Bluetooth and they just play music.
No, we're on to yeah, we got pretty much control down that, and because that
Y'all glitching again.
just
It
a little
doesn't
bit.
do that when Shy is talking though, right?
Not really.
That's
Oh man,
weird. That's really
yeah.
weird. Yeah,
so
Shy's voice comes in nicely.
okay,
Thanks,
so
Kim.
I'm gonna take the camera off of Shy altogether.
Okay, so yeah, that is better. It is better
Just
though, Clem.
and just have it on me right now,
Yeah.
my close up. Okay, so we control the sound and we play different genres of music from Caribbean music, hip hop, sometimes rock. Sometimes we'll go into the 90s or the 2000s. So we don't really get any flack for the most part with the music that we play. But sometimes the music is a little raunchy. Certain artists, they do go in with their lyrics, and sometimes I cringe. Now, I'm only 42 years young, and I do pay attention to the lyrics sometimes if it's overtly sexual to the point where it's like if I record someone's set and then you hear that on the playback like too much, then I will be like, skip the song, let's go back, let's change. But I do think that anybody that brings their own Bluetooth speaker or pill or anything and decide they're going to be the DJ for the gym is just doing too much.
Yeah. What about you, Shy?
I, I haven't necessarily experienced anything like the other gyms. I mean, as Plum said, like,
Yes. And
did we play
yeah,
our own music?
well, one guy put a big ass speaker in there he would play.
I don't know that.
Yes. Yeah. It's
I
fine.
don't know. I haven't necessarily experienced anything like a public Christian. I know I do our building and
Bring
stuff.
it close to you.
Thought
Bring the camera
of-
close to you.
Huh?
Bring the phone close to you.
I said that I haven't necessarily experienced that in like a public gym. I know we did that in our gym
With
in,
my
in,
resident.
our, in our residence, but some people thought it was intimidating, so we had to turn it down.
Yeah. They wasn't ready to hear my beat.
Oh yeah, yeah, they don't hear all that. Especially you got those high class people up north. They don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
They want to hear Taylor Swift up there.
Uh,
And Justin Bieber.
So it's another thing. In my gym, I'm in North. So we do got people that want to be DJ. You got the boombox people that want to come in and bring their own music, and you got people that just I don't mind. I don't care because I got my headphones on and I just just curse each other out. But yeah, that sometimes do be an issue in the gym I go to. But also we got people that like do this to me. I get this a lot. People want to pop up on you and be your workout partner. So people like I'm doing squats. They just volunteer themselves to work out with me and do the squats. The next thing we doing leg workout together. That happened to y'all before?
No,
It never happened to you, Kim? Kim, that never happened to you?
no,
Nobody come up to you?
absolutely not.
What about you, Flim? Well, y'all trainers. That's different. Y'all trainers.
Yeah, they're
well,
trainers. I think I'm the only one. Titus is gone, but I'm the only one on the line that is not a trainer of all of your guests. But I've never had anyone walk up to me or try to like muscle in on my workout. No, not at all.
I know Ty's never happened. He gonna say, "Nah, you got dug it out your own weight." What you think, Ty?
I mean, if you can lift what I lift, come on.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not about to change my whole apparatus, right?
Right.
And we ain't got to be like unloading a whole bunch of stuff and reloading a whole bunch of stuff. No, I don't mind you joining in. You can get a set. You want to squat this 315 though.
Some people won't do that, but okay. They were
Well,
like,
that,
"Nah,
well,
what?"
that's what we're doing today.
They're like, "Nah, that's too much weight for me." What about
You
what
know, I
about?
mean, no, but I mean, I'm not selfish with gym equipment. If I'm on a particular apparatus and somebody wants to hop in and get a couple of sets, as long as it's not something that's gonna, you know, be cumbersome. Just today I was doing calf press and somebody wanted to come in and join, and I just took, you take a plate or two off. As long as when you take it off to do your set, you put it back so I can do mine. I'm good with that. I believe in sharing in the gym. Hey, but like I said, I'm not going to come in and change the handle and change all this, and then it takes you and or me excess time to get ready to prepare for your set or my set, and that's imposing. If it's just, hey, get up and let me get a quick set in while you rest, then no, there's no problem with that.
Unless you now are sweating your ass off and the bench soaking something.
Dang it, Plem, we can't hear. It's choppy. Ah, I'm saying,
God
right?
damn it!
Fix it.
Turn landscape and see what it'd be a difference.
Can you
We're
hear
holding.
me?
We're
Can
holding
you
the
hear
Yes.
phone.
me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What I was saying was, now if the person that's trying to jump in on my set is sweating profusely all over the bench or something I'm using,
Oh,
that's gross, right?
yeah.
And now I
Is
have
it
to
is
start.
it really though, bro? Come on, man. Let's be
Right.
real. Let's keep it a buck, right? I played basketball, right? And guess what? The opposing player sweats on you. You pressing up on him. He turns around. You got a mouthful of man. Your back going all across your face. That
Oh,
ain't nothing worse than having a sweaty bench. So I get what you're saying, but a lot of times, right now, where we are in our stage in life, in this world, right? We over dramatize things. A lot of us played sports. We've been in contact with other
Oh,
people who did not know
listen,
sweat.
listen,
Okay,
listen. Let
that's
me
why they
let
make
me
towels.
let me explain from my point of view. My perspective is this: if I'm already on the bench and I'm using it, and you now, because I might be throwing up 315, I might be throwing up 400 pounds. If you with the smoke, but you are drenched sweating, so that means every time I now get up, the bench is soaked. I have a problem with that because I'm like, damn, bro. Unless that person starts to wipe the bench down in between
Yeah, well,
that.
they should be courteous and do that.
Absolutely.
Right. So
Yep.
it's about
Yeah,
being courteous. For me, it's
yeah,
not so much about whether or not we sweating in the context of basketball. This is the bench I'm about to lay my head down on is now
yeah,
soaked because of you.
yeah. They
Right.
should, they should, they should wipe it off. But some
Absolutely.
people be tripping about the sweat and all that kind of stuff. Like even if somebody wipes it off, like, come on, man. You know,
see, I can understand because he's y'all bald head, so all that sweat going y'all head. I don't want that either. If I was bald head, I don't understand that part, man. I'm like, bro, why are you sweating like this? Like this came from a sauna? Go ahead,
Oh,
Chad. What you think?
God.
Chad, what you think?
Oh, for me, I mean, I guess I've had guys in the past while try to jump on that.
Bring
Um,
it closer.
oh, I said I guess I've in the past had certain either dudes or females if they could pass it on a set, like depending on the circumstance. Definitely if for somebody I this thing where, but
Before I continue this conversation, can y'all like it, please? Y'all, all the people on this show, can y'all press the like button? It only takes
press
one
the like
click.
button.
Please like the button. I know they audio is in and out sometimes, but still like it. All right.
Is it so?
Yeah, y'all sound like DJ Flex right now. Y'all in and
Okay.
We have
now my thing is about these people in the gym. Like we was talking about this earlier. The people that just random people just come up to you just trying to be a trainer and just teach you how to do a form and you be like, I don't know, they don't know what they talking about. Do that happen to y'all? Like, man, I think you're not going low in your squats or you don't have to go that low. Do y'all have people that just come out of nowhere try to correct you? Go ahead, Kim. I know people try to correct you.
You me?
Yeah.
If anything, I get guys walking up to me saying, as big as your legs are, you should be lifting more. You should be doing this. You should be doing that. And I just look at them. Sometimes I've taken off my headphones because I hear people talking to me, and I'm like, "What did you say?" And then I hear them, and sometimes I'm like, "Well, we don't have the same goals. I don't want to lift. I don't want to squat like 3 and 4 plates. I don't on the Smith machine. I don't want to do that. I mean, my goals are different." And sometimes I just look at them, I give them the blink, blink stare, and put my headphones back on and just walk away. Because everything that a comment doesn't deserve a reaction all the time. So I get that a lot. People telling me what I should do more of.
But ain't that motivating you? Like they trying to motivate you.
No, it's not motivating me. I know what the hell I'm doing.
Well, before I let y'all talk, I'm gonna show you this video that another woman got motivated in the gym. I'm gonna let y'all see it.
Okay.
Random guys came up to me at the gym while I was squatting, and their energy was amazing.
See, what's wrong with that? Somebody hype you up like that. Somebody don't want to spot you. You got people cheering you on. You don't like that, Kim?
Oh yeah, I thought that was nice. I saw that. I've seen that clip before. I thought that was really cool. But he didn't get up right up under her and get a good grip around her whole body like Anaconda, his whole body around her. They were cheering her on. That was all positive energy.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you, Ty?
There was no touching, but all those guys were there for her. So, and they were cheering her on. Everything about that was a 2 thumbs up.
What about you, Titus? You gonna tell now I'm dugging this out by myself.
What
Man.
do you have to say, Titus?
I mean, once again, if I don't know you and you haven't asked, right? I noticed everything in the gym, but I'm gonna assume that you got that, okay? Because,
Oh my God.
and if you don't, we'll figure that out as it happens. But me being behind you and all that stuff when you didn't ask me to do that, nope, we ain't doing that. Whether you're a girl or a guy.
I get that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. You're gonna have to figure that one out, on the fly.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Now I might be watching you out the corner of your eye, right? So that I can move when you say help, but not unless you say help.
How they supposed to say help?
Maybe say what?
They supposed to scream help?
You're gonna have to.
It might be too late.
Well, you knew what you were doing when you loaded up the weight, right?
Titus, this comment is definitely you. This comment is definitely you. Titus is an epitome of my
Say what now?
Titus is the epitome of minding my business.
Yeah. Listen, man. 2022, right? There's just way too much assumptions and misunderstandings. Mm-hmm. And you're not going to assume or misunderstand anything about Dr. Titus' son. So guess what? You're going to thug that one out. And you're going to be very clear when you need my help, if you need my help. And at that point in time, I'll decide whether or not I'm going to extend it.
Oh.
We all have a choice, right?
Yep.
There you go. So, there's right now, a lot of people are make a whole bunch of assumptions about things. And like in the gym, people make a whole bunch of assumptions about, I know what I'm doing or this and that. So you know what? You got it.
You got it.
You got it.
That's
I hope you do.
That's how like my boy. We used to go to the gym. And I remember we were squatting 315 on the Smith machine, and I'm a small guy, so I'm only 5'10", but about 165. And when people see my little behind